following the Border Abbey Way track. Instead of finishing at the Abbey, I thought that I'd finish at the Eildens today. So I'm just going to have a quick walk up them when I get to the end. Today, I'm just walking to check out the route, because at some point I'd like to do this route there and back in a day. And I'm also testing out some gear. So, I have some Black Diamond Trail Cork trekking poles. And I have a new Alpkit rucksack. I've used them both a little bit, but not for anything this long. So, see you in a bit. Right, so I'm now about 2 hours in. Been doing just over 10k so far, so a bit quicker than 5k an hour. Wanting to pick up the pace just to ensure that I do get to go up at least one of the Eildens. I'd really like to do all three, get some nice interesting footage around there. But it's a lovely day. It's warming up now with the sun, but yeah, it's a beautiful day. That up there, you can just about see the Eildens in the distance. That's the first view of them that we've had so far, just through this hedge. So, I've been really impressed with all of the signs for the Border Abbey Way. All of the signposts normally look just like this one, just here. And they're every time that you get to a junction in the road like this. All of the paths have been really good, just like this one here. Lots of them are farm tracks like this one. Some of them are narrow single file paths, but a lot of them are on the road so far. I think that I've just done, hopefully, one of the last longest stretches of road, and I should be on to track for the rest of the way. The sun's out, I can see the Eildens, I'm just about to be joining the Tweed. It's a lovely day. If you have any questions, comments or advice on what I should do with this channel or with any of the filming that I'm doing, then please don't hesitate to drop it down in the comments below. I will try and look at them as often as I can and reply to all of them. Love to see you there. This is really quite flooded. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do, but I think you're going to watch and find out. One of the reasons that I always bring walking poles when I go for walks, because you never know when you're going to have a stream like that. Another thing is I wear trail runners instead of walking boots so that they dry out quicker in this lovely sun. So when you're crossing little streams or even bigger rivers, there are always a few things that you should keep in mind. One of them is walking poles. They're your friend. Have at least one set per group, and instead of having your hand through the loop, you might choose to carry them by holding the top of them instead. By holding the top, it means that you can put your weight onto them down instead of moving forwards all the time like when you would when you're walking. Another thing is to always be aware that it's better to get your feet a little bit wet than to fall over. My shoes are slightly damp from that, but they're already starting to dry out in this lovely sun. Always be aware that if you are needing to cross a bigger river, like this one, although I'd hope that you won't need to cross the Tweed, make sure to at least undo all of the waist and chest straps of your bag, so that, and maybe even carry it on one shoulder, so that you can get it off really quickly if you need to. Because if the bag is the thing that's stopping you from getting across that river safely, then ditch the bag and pick it up somewhere else. Something else that's really nice to see on this walk is that every kilometre or so you come across a really nice tree like this one that's a bit on its own compared to all of the other trees around. This one has a wonderful shadow in this amazing sun. They're just really interesting trees. They're all a bit knobbly, all a bit different, and all really cool to look at. Thank you, tree. Be able to hear that there is a reasonable amount of wind. I've tried to get up here nice and quickly, so I'm a bit out of breath, but even though it's getting dark, it is wonderful views. Just look at all of that. So that's me at the top of the first eilden, and it's been a very lovely walk. I've just put my jumper on because it is really quite chilly up here and the wind is blowing my hair in my face.